Hello everyone, it is me and I'm going to do a book review on the book called Capitalism and Freedom by Milton Friedman. So what is this book about? Essentially it is just essays of Milton Friedman, a very well-known economist in the 20th century, discussing in his view why capitalism works best from a classical liberal perspective. But one thing I think that makes this book a bit different from your average like free market economics book, Econ 101 book, like Economics in One Lesson or Basic Economics, for instance, is that he is a bit more moderate, which makes it a bit different. Because he does say that there should be a central bank and talks about a negative income tax as well. So he did sort of talk about welfare, some welfare as well that could work, as well as there being, as well as talking about like a school voucher system. So that's one of the things that makes this book a bit different. And it is still interesting to learn about. It's still interesting, even though I think around the end of his life he did say he was against central banking and wanted a free banking system. In this, he does say that he wants a central bank and he's talked about monetarism. So it is a bit more moderate, but I think it is a good thing since if you wanted hypothetically to get someone into more like free market economic policy to support more free market economic policy, sorry, it is a good book actually, since it being a bit more moderate. So someone who's a bit on the fence and doesn't want to swallow, you could say, the red pill, like come for instance like Economics in One Lesson, which he was practicing Henry Hazlitt was just a minarchist. So it was a good way to kind of like convince people of more free market policies while not being too extreme, so people could kind of like dip their toes into it, for instance. So I think that one of the good things about this book and what makes it a bit different compared to average free market economic book, because of that, because it's a bit more moderate. So I do recommend this book if you want to get start on learning more free market economics or just economics in general. It's a good start. It is a bit longer than books like Economics in One Lesson, but if you want to try and convince people or want to understand it without going to the extreme, I do recommend getting this book. It was made around, I think, around the 1950s, but it still does hold up quite well. So anyway, go on, what you thought about it if you read the book. Did you like the book or didn't you? I thought it was quite alright though. So anyway, thanks for watching, please subscribe, goodbye.